كده كده شكلك احلى بالعباية العربي، كده كده بغير عليكي ما انا دمي عربي، كده كده انا اصلي ما انا اصلي عربي، فلو هتكلميني كلميني عربي. سعودي وكويتي بحريني كلميني عربي، سوري لبناني اردني كلميني عربي، مصر نور عيني عراق فلسطيني بلادنا كتير سامحوني كلميني عربي، عماني قطري واماراتي كلميني عربي، ليبي تونسي جزائري كلميني عربي، يمني سوداني العرب عليا غالي ومش هنسى المغربي.
One of the most feared men in WWE. The Scottish Warrior is physically dominant and always ruthless. The Scottish Warrior on the warpath again. McIntyre always looking to take care of business, utilizing his true focus and true determination in the ring. And truly unshakable confidence.
Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre has excellent first-hand experience when it comes to ambulance matches. Not just competing in them, winning them.
It's a unique advantage for Drew to know exactly what it takes to get the win in this kind of match.
It takes relentlessness, raw determination, and a little bit of a mean streak. All things that Drew has.
Yeah, but ambulance matches are also inherently unpredictable. Drew can't just count on things going exactly like last time.
I have voices in my head, they count to me, they understand, they talk to me.
Here comes the Viper.
The most lethal superstar in WWE history.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper,
Randy Orton looking so ready for this ambulance match to get himself his first win in this totally unique stipulation.
That ambulance match loss you're alluding to was a hellacious match that could have gone either way. But Orton's never been one to live in the past. I'm sure he learned what he could from that match and is now totally focused on the contest right in front of him.
One thing we know for certain, ambulance matches reward ruthlessness, and the Viper has no shortage of that. He could be fighting his final battle. Who will fall on their sword?
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner.
The sight of the ambulance can play mind games with the combatants. It's fully outfitted and weighs more than 9,000 pounds. The vehicle itself can be used as a weapon.
No countouts and no disqualification. This match can physically dismantle you.
The focus must be on your opponent. Don't look at the ambulance, because that split second of diverted attention could mean you get dropped.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
Watch the quickness on this.
Into the snap suplex.
He's making his way to ringside now.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this. No, please, don't come over here.
Why, Saxton? We got the best seats in the house.
Oh, he cuts it off. Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
You know, being in an ambulance match, it's hard not to be seeing red as soon as you see that blast off.
Drew fending him off. Slam! What impact. Ooh. Catches a punch.
McIntyre turns things around. Look at this. This can't be good. Boom!
Look at this. Just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too. Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Suplex!
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. Just stomping every single part of his body. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
And he gets sent back into the ring.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
He really felt the impact on that one. Oh, and it's reversed. Not a good spot to be in.
Long fall and even harder impact. Looks like they want to take things outside. No telling what they have in store now. Oh, boy, foreboding message here. Opening those doors.
McIntyre with a great shot. The Scottish Warrior thinking big.
Lift off.
Ooh.
Everything he can do to create space here. Oh, look at the scoop slam.
Punching their way out of that one.
Oh, and an uppercut.
I lost a tooth.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Set butt for the aggressive leg sweep.
Nicely done. Oof. Claymore by Drew McIntyre.
The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening.
Here's Orton into a rough landing on the outside. Heading to ringside now. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Hooked up. Boom. His spot. Orton with that patented offense as effective as ever on McIntyre.
Head first into the ambulance, appears to be completely defenseless right now.
Ooh.
Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Halfway to victory.
And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had.
to reverse.
He averts the offense. That just happened.
It all comes down to this. Can he get him into that ambulance now and shut the doors?
Hoist it up high here. Oh, into the back of the ambulance. This could be over.
Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
One more door to end this carnage.
Just close the second door and victory is yours.
Shut the door, seal their fate.
How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve.
Got them off their feet here. Down in a hurry. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Talking trash. Forearms to the face. And another. McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Orton remains as dangerous as
From the top. Crash landing. Clothesline. So effective.
he's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Taking flight. Whoa, look out. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. McIntyre and Orton know this is all about so much more than winning now. This is about pride. This is about solidifying supremacy. And neither man will stop until they achieve that goal.
We might be here for a long time, doing their best just to shut that first door.
You don't want to be locked inside this meat wrap now. Just needs to get that second door closed.
Trying to close the second door and win the match.
Inches away.
Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues. Oh. And Orton hit with another powerful shot there.
Yeah, Randy's odds are in some serious jeopardy.
Tossing them aside. Boom! What a headbutt! Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre is a game changer.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next. He's starting to climb up the ambulance.
Perched on top of the ambulance now. He's got something big in mind.
Oh, no!
And completely missed the mark.
Definitely not how they drew that one up. Big risk leading to big bruises.
Nothing good is up there. I'll just say it right now. RKO! Medical attention might be needed after that move, and luckily there's an ambulance nearby. And a series of vicious stomps.
I can't imagine that felt good at all.
The way things are going, I think we're going to need another ambulance out here.
That dodge can buy Drew time.
And down with the suplex. Nothing about this match has to feel good, but right on top of an ambulance is a whole other world of pain. Future shock. Good night.
Nothing but devastating damage can happen up there. Cooler heads need to prevail. Claymore! Good night.
Now it's all about hauling a carcass into the back of that ambulance.
This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so. Head being targeted again, it seems.
Being carried around now. Oh my goodness, no!
Get some help out here quick.
Gets lifted into position.
Launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be right now. Trying to force the first.
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked.
Inches away from ending this one.
They're about to win this ambulance match.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous. Being taken apart and might be getting a look of their ultimate fate right now. Ooh!
This is a hell.
First door shut. Needs one more.
Pushing with every fiber of their being to slam the door.
I can't.
And they shut the door and have won this ambulance match.
What a grueling victory.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The Scottish Warrior went face to face with the Apex Predator, and he slipped. Bell is wrong, and this unique match is now underway. This is an ambulance match. The only way to win is by putting your opponent into the back of the ambulance and closing the door.
And beyond that, anything goes. No disqualifications, no restrictions. Given the chaotic history of these matches, I hope we have some extra paramedics on hand. Oof! Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Bang!
Being sized up. He might regret getting back up here.
Can you miss it? Power slam by Orton.
Orton now dictating the pace here.
Orton loves to have this kind of control.
Caught in a bad spot.
Are you kidding?
Getting tossed out of the ring like that can do some long-term damage. I hope they're okay. Ascending to the top rope. From the top.
You gotta be kidding me! Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Whip back into the ring. Ooh!
Orton hooking his opponent.
Classic Orton.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Drew's power currently being suppressed.
Corey, an ambulance match is uncharted water for a lot of superstars. What can these competitors expect?
I know it's cliche, Cole, but expect the unexpected. The only way to win is to force your opponent into the ambulance. Come to think of it, that's the only rule. This is the type of matchup that will reward the creative and crazy.
Oh, face stomp.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Swinging those ambulance doors open, could have one thing in mind. Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Looks like he's ready to knock things out of the park here. I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen.
Oh, that wasn't pretty, but it was effective.
This is a way to incapacitate every inch of your opponent, slowly, methodically, and painfully.
Taking his time. Is it just me, or is Orton still getting better at that?
It's not, and he is.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Going for sliced bread.
But a counter power slam. Dead whip. Producing a trampling.
I think it's time for the countdown. That's it. That's got to do it.
The engine's running and the ambulance is ready to go.
Future shock.
There's proof positive that McIntyre has become one of the best talents on this planet.
This is what comes with Drew's seasoned experience.
It's deep, and I don't think it's playable. Look in his eyes. He has the battle on his side, and I don't think there's any reasoning with him now.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Yeah, the longer this fight goes on, the more Orton's not going to make it easy on him.
Solid punch. And he was ready for Orton.
McIntyre looking to end this.
The reversal by Orton.
McIntyre and Orton know this is all about so much more than winning now. This is about pride. This is about solidifying supremacy. And neither man will stop until they achieve that goal.
We might be here for a long time, and I, for one, am more than fine with that.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Getting an up-close and personal view of their ride out of this arena.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Doing their best just to shut that first door.
Halfway home now. If they can slam this door shut, it's over. I can't believe it's so close.
Almost there. Almost there.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance. Snapping the neck.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Big plans in mind from McIntyre.
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking.
Oh, look out! Look out below! Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Claymore!
He has to put him in the back of the ambulance now. This is the perfect time.
Lift it up. What's next? Launched into the ambulance. McIntyre now with an unrelenting. This is a hell of a...
First door shut. Needs one more. Just close the second door. Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues.
Boom!
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. But from the top.
Good Lord, taking flight. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
My goodness, he's up there. This can only get worse.
The battle cries of a Scottish warrior emanating from McIntyre.
Scaled the ambulance, and now what does he have in mind?
Hoisted into a vertical suplex to the floor. He's headed to the roof of the ambulance. He doesn't have a lot of room.
Not from there.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Oh no, they launched into attack mode but crashed and burned. He's gotten on top of this ambulance. What now?
Oh, what a quick answer. Lifted and complete.
This is crazy.
Through the air. It connects.
We are going beyond anything we expected tonight, and the WWE Universe is going wild for it.
Claymore by McIntyre.
This is the opening, a chance to end this ambulance match and stop this anarchy.
It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Oh, that gets reversed on Randy. Trying to at least
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked.
Inches away from ending this one.
They're about to win.
boom, the door shut, and there's the winner.
What a grueling battle.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The Scottish Warrior went face-to-face with the... And you have to remember Remember, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, no submissions, no pinfalls in this very barbaric matchup.
Barbaric is the watchword, Cole. There's just something primal about an ambulance match. Something that's unlocked as soon as that bell rings. The time for games is long over.
Setting up for something here.
Ooh, goes tumbling to the outside. I don't know what you're thinking when you throw an opponent out of the ring like that.
And an elbow. Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Orton with a Thez press, raining down right hands. Every strike more devastating than the last. Taking out the knee.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Orton remains as dangerous as they come, and McIntyre getting a first-hand experience of that fact.
Answers back on Orton.
Drew showing how much punishment he can withstand before paying it back himself.
He is absolutely back in this fight.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Targeting the arm now.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Insulting. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there.
Down across the neck. Corey, so many things can become your enemy in a match like this. How does a competitor avoid having the ambulance doors shut on them?
What you do in the ring is important to grab the advantage, but you need to maintain control all the way to the ambulance. Dragging a motionless body might prove to be the hardest challenge.
Measuring. Oh, face stopped.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Ooh.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and stop right to the hand.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts from the top.
Splash! Felt like a boulder out of the sky and absolutely flattened the target.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Worked in the leg with that move. Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Oh, into the back of the ambulance. This could be over. And Drew's starting to really feel the effects of this matchup as it goes on.
Sure, but desperately trying to close the first of two doors.
Yeah, can they get it done? Halfway there.
And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had. Oh, delivers the enziguri for a counter.
Across the back of the neck. Precision offense from the Viper.
This devastating offense from Orton is so hard to prepare for. He doesn't have a lot of room up there. I can't emphasize enough how ill-advised this is.
The Viper taking a moment to soak it all in now. My goodness, he's up there. This can only get worse.
Hangman's neck breaker.
Only so much space to work with up there. One wrong move could have a disastrous ending.
Flatliner.
Man, face first.
Really flirting with disaster up there on the roof of the ambulance. One false move could lead to catastrophe.
Hurled away. God.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver. This is as reckless as it gets. Ascending an ambulance, fighting up in the air. This is crazy.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
No. The ambulance. No, gosh.
Somebody help.
Ambulance doors are open. Gotta wake up now before it's too late. Oh, man. Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
Oh, what a powerhouse collision here. There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous. What a shot. Ooh. What?
Now make this your time. Get them in the ambulance and slam the doors.
Just torturing his opponent. Orton remaining so poised in the heat of battle. McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. Catches the kick. Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it. McIntyre and Orton know this is all about so much more than winning now. This is about pride. This is about solidifying supremacy. And neither man will stop until they achieve that goal.
We might be here for a long...
Desperately trying to close the first. One door is shut. We could be looking at the end here.
And they can slam this door shut. It's over. I can't believe it's so close.
Almost there. Almost there.
How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve.
He's looking absolutely comatose after that.
Lucky for him, there's a ride to a medical facility waiting ringside.
Trying to, and look, now just needs to get that second door closed. Pushing with every fiber of their being to slip.
And with that, they have won the Exodus match.
Make space at the local medical facility.
Here is your winner, the Randy Orton.
There you have it. McIntyre took Orton to his limit, but in the end, the Viper struck harder once again. And the name of the game here is no rules. Do whatever you can to incapacitate your opponent to the point where you can lock them inside the back of that ambulance at the top of the ramp. And if it takes the ambulance as a weapon too, then so be it. 9,000 pounds of steel, fully outfitted to cause irreparable damage. Yeah, there's a reason a match this dangerous rarely gets sanctioned. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre.
And now placed in the corner.
Oh, what an uppercut. So impactful. Foot to the gut.
This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? He's placed into a precarious position. Bam! What more can this superstar do? Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor. Superplex.
And Drew's weathered tough offense all over the world, but that one caught him hard. There's still nothing he can't come back from. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. And he's going to the top. From the top. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
Corey, in this match, you want to beat your opponent down so they can't fight back at all as you head towards the ambulance. It's all about control. Controlling your opponent and controlling the location of the match.
Just toss their opponent.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being.
Shuts down quick. Claymore. He might have just bought himself the time he needs to carry his opponent into that ambulance.
And what a throw that was.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
We're seeing pure aggression from McIntyre. Orton needs to return to his instincts. Counters to gain the advantage. Turned it around with a reversal. Setting him up for the flatline.
Man, face first.
Orton clearly rocked by a precise attack there.
Drew making clear he came for a fight, and he's not satisfied yet.
Totally helpless at the moment. Crushing the knee there. Solid contact from the Viper.
Goodness gracious.
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful. Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay. And a stomp to the gut.
And avoids taking any damage.
Hoisted up. Oh, impact to the stomach. Whoa! Oh, God. McIntyre gets met with a response. Ooh. He connects with a counter. Randy Orton with the Orton stomps, just punishing his opponent.
Orton with that patented offense as effective as ever on McIntyre. A Claymore delivered.
This is when you have to make your move. When you have to dig deep and carry your opponent into the ambulance.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Getting those doors open. Thoughts of winning are popping into this combatant's head.
And he comes in under the ropes down. And now Orton set ringside. He's headed out to the ringside area. And now getting posted up in front of the ambulance doors, just motionless here. Had it scouted, now can capitalize.
Trying to force the first door closed.
We've got a Herculean struggle on our hands.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left. A lift up. Orton able to counter.
Big blow.
RKO from out of nowhere.
Okay, that has to be enough. Has to be able to end this now.
Nothing but dead weight and two doors stand between him and victory.
Oh! Orton and McIntyre have just been unloading everything in their arsenals on each other.
From the top.
Oh, right to the outside. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Counters the Viper's attack. Picked up and being carried around now.
Tossed into the ambulance. Shut the door and this match is over. Doing their best just to shut that first door.
You don't want to be locked in. One more door to end this carnage. Trying to close the second door and win the match.
Inches away from victory.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous. Hooked up DDT.
Oh no, getting dragged to the edge of the ambulance.
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to close.
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked.
Oh, trying to close the second door and win the match.
Inches away from victory.
And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
He counters with a great reversal. Let's go. Kiss by McIntyre.
Drew proving that he never shies away from a fight.
Just devastating offense with that one. Being dragged and mangled all the way to the back doors of the ambulance.
Oh.
Doing their best.
Now just needs to get that second door closed. Inches away from ending this one. And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had.
Wards that off. What a response. Michinoku driver.
Absolutely planted.
Oh my goodness.
Just strike it at will.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Climbing up those ropes now. From the top. Nobody home. What an impact. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Straight impact on the throat. And now headed to the outside. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
I can already feel the sting of the kendos.
Emergency personnel is ready. Stop them in and close that ambulance door.
Kendo stick to the skull.
Boom.
This has been an epic encounter.
These fans are sending the decibel level off the scale. He's got his sights locked in now.
No!
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
A brutal impact after taking a gigantic gamble like that.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Ooh.
Down to Otis and a double axe handle smash.
And he tosses him back in now. And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for. Oh!
Randy Orton gets him back.
This is quickly turning into a slug.
These two trading one blow after another.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oof!
The fight is on, and it's furious.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Ouch! Ouch! Ooh.
Elbow drop. And Randy can't mount any offense.
Drew exhibiting all his power and force. And just that quick, the Viper can turn the tides of this matchup. Power slam by Orton. And the core taking on some damage.
Ooh. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Calculating the next move here. Had the Viper scouted. Trying to at least
One door shot. We could be looking at the end here. Pushing with every fiber of their being to slam the door.
I can't believe. And this match is over.
What a fight.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
oldest ambulance match. This ambulance match is now official. In order to win, you must force your opponent into the ambulance and slam the door shut. And with no disqualifications in this match, you have every possible tool at your disposal to get that done.
Oh yeah, this is going to get out of hand in a hurry. This is one of the more extreme match types in WWE, and it seems to invite a higher level of brutality from the competitors.
You're not wrong. Ambulance matches tend to be among the most ferocious matches you could imagine.
Testing the limits of that leg here.
And now you have to protect that leg from further harm. You can't finish a match on one good leg alone. Oh. Uh-oh.
Target in the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
Scoop slam, making it look easy. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
That's going to fire you up with anger. This sadistic environment seems to favor the type of superstar who is more focused on torturing their opponent than the actual victory.
Absolutely, Cole. This is a sinister, punishing match that makes superstars use all of their resourcefulness. There will be no breathing room given as these combatants battle towards the ambulance. Taking a look inside the ambulance, now has to think of a way to get their opponent into it.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Kick to the gut, and brutal forearm. And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Targeting.
Escape and a takedown.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
And it has got to be demoralizing just being tossed outside the ring like that.
Oh, they can worry about their feelings later. Right now, they're making sure every bone's still in place.
Danger here now. You don't want to be near the ambulance looking like this.
Oh, ouch. Look at the struggle just to shut that.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Randy Orton hoisting up his opponent. Fall away slam.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another.
And here we go.
Locked in. It's locked in.
Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Oh. Suplex. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Heading to the top rope here.
Take off. Whoa, look out.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
What a clothesline.
Ouch. Dropping the knee.
What a display of strength here.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
Oh, and a stomp.
Just despicable, menacing. Over and over again.
Orton with that patented offense as effective as ever on McIntyre.
And now getting posted up in front of the ambulance doors, just motionless here.
Desperately trying to close the first.
First door shut. Needs one more.
And they can slam this door shut. It's over. I can't believe it's. How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve.
Oh, he's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Yeah, McIntyre. Now make this your time. Get them in the ambulance and slam the doors.
Calculating the next move here. Oh, into the back of the ambulance. This could be over.
Trying to force the first door closed.
Halfway home now.
door, and victory is yours.
Shut the... How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve. Oh, my... RKO!
That might just be all she wrote.
If he can only find a way to haul his opponent into that ambulance.
Caught in a bad spot.
Launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be right now.
Look at the press, has to make sure to get the other door locked.
Trying to close the second door and win the match.
Inches away from victory.
And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on. Ooh.
Randy Orton.
Nice backbreaker delivered by Orton.
A knee smash. This has been a very physical and draining match.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Lands the elbow. No signs of either combatant backing down.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Feels like a hockey fight's just broken out. Boom.
Back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing up on her.
That shot ends things. And here's McIntyre sent flying into a rough landing.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Trying to make his way atop the ambulance. A dangerous position to be in.
Up on top of the ambulance. What's he gonna do now?
Orton's starting to get the crowd involved.
Scaling the side of the ambulance. But why?
Perched on top of the ambulance now. He's got something big in mind.
Come on, get down from there.
They won't listen to you, Saxton. Nothing but permanent damage is on their mind.
Orton gets the better there.
Uh-oh. No, not from all the way up there.
Oh, no.
What? Putting it all on the line, using everything to your advantage, even your own body.
Boom. The voice is clearly telling Orton to put Drew down. RKO out of nowhere.
That's it. That's got to do it.
The engine's running and the ambulance is ready to go. McIntyre and Orton know this is all about so much more than winning now. This is about pride. This is about solidifying supremacy. And neither man will stop until they achieve that goal.
We might be here for a long time, and I, for one, am more than fine with that.
And that core area really getting lit up.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
A submission won't win the match here, but it could. A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Stepping out of the ring here.
Nothing good is up there. I'll just say it right now.
He's gotten on top of this ambulance. What now?
He's headed to the roof of the ambulance.
Up on top of the ambulance. What's he gonna do now? My goodness, he's up there. This can only get worse.
What a counter! Power slam!
Carried into check.
Won't do this! All the way to the outside. Launching from the top of that ambulance and landing with insane impact. Targeting him in the arm.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
What a match. What a match.
Wow.
Insulting.
McIntyre with an incredibly ruthless sequence.
Drew is not going to let Orton come back from this anytime soon. Randy showing he's not out of it.
Orton hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Tossed into the ambulance. Shut the door. This match is over.
Desperately trying. One more door to end this carnage.
Pushing with everything they've got.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous. Ooh, that caught with a punch to the face.
Double axe handle.
Got the leg and elbow drop.
Hoisted up high here. Down and high. Randy Orton with the Orton stomp.
With the stomp. Orton looking as lethal as ever delivering that attack.
Well, some things change, but Randy Orton stays as deadly as ever.
Being dragged and mangled all the way to the back doors of the ambulance. Ooh.
Trying to at least.
First door shut. Needs one more. Just close the second door and victory is yours.
They slammed the door. This one's over. I can't believe it. What a match.
Here is your winner, the fighter, Randy Orton.
There you have it. McIntyre took Orton. That ambulance looming over these competitors here tonight.
And what's normally a sign of help and rescue, tonight is an albatross of a defeat. That has to be weighing heavy on the minds of these combatants.
Yeah, Corey, but you got to keep your focus here. You can't lose sight of the task at hand.
Elbow drop. Measuring.
Whoa.
Oof. Face stomp.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Oof.
Big plans in mind for the Viper.
They'll take from the top. Boom.
Take off.
Ooh.
Ooh. Loving blow to the chest.
McIntyre with a great shot. I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left. A lift-up power bomb.
That power bomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Axe handle finds the mark. He's looking a little battered now.
Yeah, and Orton showed he hasn't lost an ounce of that killer instinct.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
Corey, how could you proceed in this type of match?
Well, you can't overthink it. You simply have to beat the life out of your opponent, and when they're hanging on by a thread, stuff them in the ambulance and slam the door. And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Orton remains as dangerous as they come, and McIntyre getting a first-hand experience of that fact.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
On the shoulders and a slam. And he tosses him back in now. positioning his opponent. Orton is set. And that was some vicious DDT we just saw.
Orton with that patented offense, as effective as ever on McIntyre. And this is the best opening to get his opponent into the back of the ambulance.
Look at this, opening the back doors, taking a big step towards success in this ambulance match.
And now Randy is playing to the crowd.
Get this back into the ring now. Pulled in for
Belly to belly.
And Orton now chaining some offense together.
The attacks will not relent from the Viper.
Closed fist connects. Not looking good in this position.
Oh, someone call a dentist. And you can see from the blood that real damage has been done.
Bright red evidence. He got caught badly by that blow.
Great presence of mind by McIntyre.
Bullseye with the drop kick. Solid contact from the Viper.
Carefully measuring, waiting to strike.
From the top. Diving double axe handle. Drew McIntyre's not looking so good here.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now. Gets out of the way of that one. Big elbow. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
A shovel? Don't use a shovel. Ooh, jarring European uppercut.
Set him up. Russian leg sweep. Connecting with the Falcon Arrow. The Viper able to strike back. Metal rope forearm on point. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Oh, looking to torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
He's getting back up, straight into harm's way.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
And this one might be headed ringside. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Chucked into the back of the ambulance. Shut the doors and this one's over.
Trying to force the first door closed.
We've got a Herculean struggle.
One door's shut. We could be looking at the end here.
If they can slam this door shut, it's over. I can't believe it's so close.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Claymore!
This is when you have to make your move. When you have to dig deep and carry your opponent into the ambulance. McIntyre and Orton know this is all about so much more than winning now. This is about pride. This is about solidifying supremacy. And neither man will stop until they achieve that goal.
We might be here for a long time, doing their best just to shut that first door.
You don't want to be locked inside this meat wagon. And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had. Boom! Big time strength with the German. Taking his time.
Orton's planning and calculations paying off there.
Just as he planned it.
He's headed to the top now.
Oh, man, he's got him in the crosshairs. Up high. Look out below. From all the way wasted no time flying out to the floor. He's gotten on top of this ambulance. What now? Please no!
All the way down to the floor.
Crashing and burning like that. At least there's an ambulance nearby for them.
Oh, man.
Trying to force the first door closed.
We've got a Herculean struggle on our hands.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous.
One step ahead there.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's deep.
Oh, man.
We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
Ooh.
Check out this power all the way up. Sit out powerbomb.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
Watch this power.
What a gut-wrench powerbomb.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
And launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be right now.
Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Halfway to victory. And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on. Each superstar trying to counter and gaining it. The Viper strikes RKO.
That could have done him in for good.
Might be the prelude before a visit to the local medical facility. Everyone watching misses on pins and needles. What a...
Look at the...
Halfway home now.
Inches away from ending this one.
They're about to win.
The door is closed. This one's over.
This match was everything it was advertised to be.
There you have it. McIntyre took Orton to his limit, but in the end, the Viper struck harder once again.
I highly doubt this is the last time we'll see McIntyre and Orton collide, but if it is...
This is a different type of chaos. No pinfalls or submissions, no countouts or disqualifications. Get your opponent in the ambulance and close the doors to win.
This is the time to buckle up. We have no idea what will happen, and this whole arena can turn into a disaster area. Chucked right out of the ring.
And now Drew McIntyre goes up the turnbuckle.
From the top,
Through the air. It connects. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Now a great wherewithal there.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
oh, whipped right into the post.
Taking a look inside the ambulance. Now has to think of a way to get their opponent into it.
Ooh, man.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Brutal club. Incoming. Big time powerbomb. The powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh,
From the top.
Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely squashed their opponent there.
The Viper in bad shape here.
yeah, McIntyre is prying the fangs out of the Viper.
This match ends when the ambulance door shuts on you. How does a superstar avoid that fate?
It's going to take extra awareness when you're near the ambulance. At that stage, any mistakes become magnified and can lead to a ride in the backseat.
Kick to the gut. And, oh, brutal forearm. Being carried around now. Oh, into the back of the ambulance. This could be over.
Doing their best just to shut that first door.
You don't want to be locked inside this meat wagon. How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve. Measuring. Face stop.
Into the ring again now.
From way up. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side. Oh, point of the elbow finds the mark.
Thinking about a submission here, guys.
Boston Crab.
Trying to free himself, trips the ankle, and he's out. And kicks off his opponent. Claymore by McIntyre.
That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut. Sky high. Oh, what a clothesline. And the battle being brought to the Viper there.
Drew making clear he came for a fight, and he's not satisfied yet. Way to avoid that.
And here's McIntyre sent flying into a rough landing. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Orton hooking his opponent.
Backbreaker. What a display of strength here.
Has their opponent in the ambulance and one step closer to victory.
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to...
Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues. Reversal. And that turns things around. Well-placed kick to the gut.
Another damaging kick.
Oh, and a clothesline to follow.
Boom! Claymore delivered. But can he take advantage here and get him over to the ambulance? Can he do it?
Lift it up. What's next? Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. Ooh, walloped by a huge club. Being taken apart and might be getting a look of their ultimate fate right now. Ooh. Trying to force the first. And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had. Fought off with an elbow.
Oh, what a boot. He has to be in a world of hurt here. That's just Orton doing what he does best and letting him know he's not going anywhere.
Oh, face stop.
And he gets set back into the ring. There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator. Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper.
Drew fending him off.
Clothesline. Got him on that turnbuckle. The Scottish Warrior looking for something sinister, something impactful, perhaps the end of this match. Drew has them hoisted up from the second rope. Air raid crash. McIntyre giving it right to Orton. Drew has him where he wants him now. The countdown is on, gentlemen. McIntyre
sights.
Emergency personnel is ready. Stuff them in and close that ambulance door. What a shoulder block.
Orton and McIntyre have just been unloading everything in their arsenals on each other. And both men somehow absorbing every ounce of punishment the other throws their way.
Yeah, something's got to give eventually, but until then, we are witnessing something truly inhuman.
Not a good spot to be in.
Powerbombed into the back of the ambulance. Desperately trying to close the first of one door shut. We could be looking at the end here.
Pushing with everything they've...
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
You might as well turn the ambulance sirens on now. This one's as good as done.
Setting up for something here.
And launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be right now.
Look at the struggle just to shut that. Just has to make sure to get the other door locked. Just close the second door and victory is yours.
And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had.
Clubbing blows.
Oh, right on the arm.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh, headbutt.
Kick to the gut. Randy with a counter.
Jarring European uppercut.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Oh, he knew exactly what he was looking for when he started digging under the apron.
Medical attention might be needed after that move, and luckily there's an ambulance nearby.
I am feeling a Titanic ship roaring through this crowd right now.
Well, you're not the only one, Saxton. It's all coming to a head now.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
The voice is clearly telling Orton to put Drew down. RKO out of nowhere.
And this is the best opening to get his opponent into the back of the ambulance.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Got them off their feet here.
Sit out powerbomb.
Gets lifted into position. Goodness, that hurt the shoulder.
Getting an up-close and personal view of their ride out of this arena.
Doing their best. Just first door shot. Needs one more.
Pushing with every fiber of their being to slam the door.
I can't believe they're going to win this. They're going to win it.
And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on. Caught with a punch.
Orton, what an exploder suplex.
Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent. He's able to dodge out of the way.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Just punishing his opponent.
After that move, you can see that Orton's coiled up as the animosity is
RKO. This is the opening. A chance to end this ambulance match and stop this anarchy. Oh no, getting dragged to the edge of the ambulance. Ooh!
This is a hell of a halfway home now.
Inches away from ending.
How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve.
The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Where is he going? I can't imagine what he's thinking about.
He doesn't have a lot of room up there. I can't emphasize enough how... Oh, my God!
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
That terrible landing might have just secured them a spot in the ambulance.
With all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
I think that's the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot. Perched on top of the ambulance now. He's got something big in mind. Look out! Good Lord! Taking flight. That was a crushing dive off of the ambulance. How either competitor can move after that is beyond belief.
Orton not intimidated. Not even close.
If anything, he's the one doing the intimidating right now, Michael.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Now heading outside.
Able to slip out of that one.
Oh, targeting the neck.
Picked up and being carried around now. Launched into the ambulance.
Look out.
One more door to end this carnage. If they can slam this door shut, it's over. I can't believe it's so...
Shut the door, and that wins this ambulance match.
Stay great victory.
Here is your winner, the Buckler, Randy Orton.
Doors locked and the ambulance leaving the arena. Here we go, ambulance match underway. In this match, there's only one path to victory. You have to get your opponent into the ambulance and close the door.
And that rule is the only rule in this kind of match. In order to accomplish this task, these superstars can be as savage as they want.
And honestly, that's what it's going to take to get a win here. No one's just going to let you put them into the ambulance.
Oh, toss to ringside. Moves from the ring to the outside. Oh, man.
Opening the ambulance doors. We know what's going through this competitor's mind.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street. And an elbow.
These superstars are ready to take this fight wherever it wants to go, even right into the announcer's area. Eludes the attack. And there's a neck breaker.
Corey, we know the goal of this match, but what exactly is the strategy if they're
From the top.
Double axe handle. Ooh.
turns that in his favor.
Clothesline.
Good Lord. So effective. Randy didn't exactly look Viper-like on that one.
Yeah, as McIntyre was putting that warrior spirit into effect with that.
You can tell he's looking to end this here.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Oh, kick right to the gut.
He manages to slip out of the way.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. He's headed out to the ringside area. Oh, strong impact. Danger here now. You don't want to be near the ambulance looking like this. This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Planning something big here. Back in the ring. From way up. Oh, man, he landed rough there. Luthez press.
By Randy Orton.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Forearm to the kidneys. Clubbing blow. Targeting the back. Very effective. Oh, my goodness. Jab your leg in a bad way.
An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
Claymore connects.
He has to put him in the back of the ambulance now. This is the perfect time.
Not a good spot to be in. He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
Yeah, but you got to expect a few bumps and bruises at this point. Ambulance doors are open. Got to wake up now before it's too late.
Oh, ouch. Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Halfway to victory.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Great presence of mind by McIntyre.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway. And another just non-stop aggression. Not looking good. In this position. Tossed into the back of the meat wagon. And McIntyre on the receiving end of some stiff offense. Trying to force the first door closed.
We've got a Herculeans. And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on. Attacking the knee.
Just muscling up their opponent.
Way up and down hard. Caught the leg. Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it. Hoisted up high here. Powerbombed into the ambulance.
Doing their best just to shut that first door.
One more door to end this carnage.
Pushing with everything they...
How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Swinging neck breaker.
Textbook. Shows great wherewithal there.
An RKO from out of nowhere.
Now make this your time. Get them in the ambulance and slam the doors.
Launched into the ambulance.
Doing their best just to shut that first door.
Halfway home now. If they can slam this door shut, it's over. I can't believe it's so close.
Almost there. Almost there. Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues. Oh, did you hear that? Oh. Orton able to counter. Trying to make his way atop the ambulance. A dangerous position to be in.
Perched on top of the ambulance now. He's got something big in mind.
scaling the side of the ambulance. But why? My goodness, he's up there. This can only get worse. Scaled the ambulance, and now, what does he have? This round's a phone off. No way!
You gotta be kidding me!
Took a gamble and it paid off, soaring off the top of that ambulance. Orton and McIntyre have just been unloading everything in their arsenals on each other, and both men somehow absorbing every ounce of punishment the other throws their way.
Now, something's got to give eventually, but until then, we are witnessing something truly inhuman. My goodness! And then look at that!
He's able to shut that quick. Claymore!
It all comes down to this. Can he get him into that ambulance now and shut the doors?
Caught in a bad spot.
And launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be right now.
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked.
Inches away from ending this one.
They're about to win this ambulance match.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
DDT. Oh, man, Orton just stomping away.
And enjoying every moment of it. Over and over again.
Orton with that patented offense as effective as ever on McIntyre. Ooh, face stomp. And looking to cause some damage by attacking the skull. This is the opening. A chance to end this ambulance match and stop this anarchy.
It's absolute pandemonium in here.
And it's all because of the willpower these superstars are showing. What a counter. Big boot. Picked up and being carried around now. Oh! And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area.
Muscling up their opponent. Way up and down hard. Drew McIntyre hooking both arms.
The future shock DDT. The workmanlike approach of McIntyre, just doing whatever it takes to lock up a win here tonight.
Head first into the ambulance, appears to be completely defenseless right now. He finds a counter to McIntyre.
RKO.
He might have just bought himself the time he needs to carry his opponent into that ambulance.
Lift it up. What's next? Powerbomb right into the ambulance. Can you believe it? This is a hell of a...
First door shut. Needs one more.
Trying to close this second door and win the match. And this match is over.
What a fight!
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton.
There you have it. McIntyre took Orton to his limit, but in the end, the Viper. The ambulance is parked. There's only one way to win the match. Lock your opponent in the back before they lock you in.
But the ambulance isn't the only threat to these competitors tonight. Danger moves over this match as anything goes.
This is not a match you can easily prepare for. You really have to pull out all the stops in this situation.
Has to find a way out of this. Danny retaliates. Just ejected from the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Ooh, elbow strike.
Orton gets the better there. Flat out power into the scoop slam. Hits the drop kick. Thinking of going high risk here. Slap on the top. Crashing to the floor.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better.
Yes, he had that coming all night.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Kick to the gut, and brutal forearm.
This match brings its own set of dangers, but what does someone need to do to send their opponent off in the ambulance?
It's imperative to know where you are at all times because it's anything goes. You aren't only defending yourself from entering the ambulance, you're also defending against any weapons of mass destruction all over the arena.
Look at this. This can't be good. What a press slam. I think you really felt that one.
McIntyre causing damage and causing harm. Jarring European uppercut.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. And he very quickly counters. Turning the tables.
Both superstars countering one move after another. Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Dripping DDT. Seeing that killer instinct of Orton's, this is what the Apex Predator is all about.
Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Out of nowhere.
And now is the time. Now is his moment. He's got to get him into the ambulance fast if he wants to end this thing.
Taking this match to the outside.
Gets put into the barricade.
And Orton gets countered there.
Neckbreaker.
Oh, he had that scouted. Being carried around now. No. Power bomb out of the apron. Oosh. McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. To the arm. Turns it around.
Oh, man.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee. Arm is trapped, crossface.
Your arm is trapped in the crossface. There's no escape.
Oh, yeah, there is. Lariat. Just absorbing way too much damage at this stage.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out. Ooh. Orton to the top. From the top. And completely missed the mark.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Oh, watch this, fellas.
Whoa, wait a second. Hoisted all the way up.
Oh!
Clubbing blow.
And now he's going to the top rope. Watch out!
Stops the attack with a hit to the gut. Future shot from McIntyre. What a vicious assault by Drew McIntyre, showing that ferocious fighting spirit.
Drew's not leaving anything to chance here. He's playing to win.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
McIntyre just so dominant.
Drew is not going to let Orton come back from this anytime soon. Claymore! That's it. That's got to do it.
The engine's running and the ambulance is ready to go.
Orton and McIntyre have just been unloading everything in their arsenals on each other. And both men somehow absorbing every ounce of punishment the other throws their way.
Yeah, something's got to give eventually, but until then, we are witnessing something truly inhuman. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
And the clothesline.
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
Oh boy, foreboding message here, opening those doors.
Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
And now getting posted up in front of the ambulance doors, just motionless here. Orton never saw that coming.
Getting an up-close and personal view of their ride out of this arena.
Bang! He finds a counter.
That dog.
By Drew McIntyre.
Now it's all about hauling a carcass into the back of that ambulance.
There's not a single person sitting in this arena. It's pandemonium, bro. Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Now just needs to get that second door closed. Pushing with every fiber of their being to slam the door.
I can't believe they're going to win this. They're going to win it.
Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues. Gets lifted into position.
Oh my gosh!
And he slides him back to the mat.
Hooked up.
DDT!
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue. Oh, not pretty, but effective.
Steering clear.
The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Looking to explore things ringside now.
Nothing good is up there. I'll just say it right now. He doesn't have a lot of room up there. I can't emphasize enough how ill-advised this is.
Trying to make his way atop the ambulance. A dangerous position to be in.
Whoa, serves him up there. Maybe that'll change his attitude.
Ripped over in a snap suplex.
This is one precarious situation up on that ambulance.
Just shows you the lengths these superstars are willing to go to.
McIntyre. By McIntyre.
I knew this match could end up anywhere, but I was not expecting them to end up on top of an ambulance. Shoves out quick. Claymore. But can he take advantage here and get him over to the ambulance? Can he do it?
This place is going insane.
The ground beneath my feet is shaking.
You gotta be kidding me. Soon enough, they're gonna go through the ambulance.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
And guys, I'm getting worried here as the attacks to the head continue.
Yeah, this is not a good situation. This has gone from bad to worse. Someone's got to get out here and be the voice of reason. Oh, targeting the stomach.
Orton has the momentum against him here.
Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on.
Tossing them aside.
Nothing about this match has to feel good, but right on top of an ambulance is a whole other world of pain. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. McIntyre counters with power. Finds some payback with their own reversal.
Got them up there. Oh my God, no.
Oh my God.
And his stamina is going to drain fast taking shots to the torso like this.
Ambulance doors are open. Gotta wake up now before it's too late. to shut that first.
One door is shut. We could be looking at the end here.
If they can slam this door shut, it's over. I can't believe it's so close.
Almost forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Oh, goodness, that looked bad.
Oh, and a stomp.
Just despicable, menacing.
Just torturing his opponent.
Being taken apart and might be getting a look of their ultimate fate right now.
Doing their best, just
One more door to end this carnage. Oh, trying to close this second door and win the match. There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous.
RKO! That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut.
Tossed into the ambulance. Shut the door and this match is over.
Trying to halfway home now.
Pushing with everything they...
And boom, the door's shut and there's the winner.
What a grueling battle.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton.
There you have it. McIntyre took Orton to his limit, but in the end, the Viper struck harder once again.
I highly doubt this is the last time we'll see McIntyre and Orton collide, but if it is, both men certainly have something to be proud of.
Just take the breeze. All the doctors, you are guilty. All the bosses out with fire. All your bags with roses. Politicians, all the liars. I see darkness falling. I hear voices calling. I feel justice crawling. I see faith that's falling. I hear voices in my head. They come to me. All the doctors are disease, and the preachers are sinners, and police just take the breeze. All the doctors, you are guilty. All the bosses are with fire. All your bags with roses. Politicians, all the liars. I see justice falling. I hear voices calling. I feel justice crawling. I see faith that's falling. I hear voices in my head. They come to me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. They tell me things that I know too. They show me things I do. They disease. And the preachers are sinners, and police just take the breeze. All the doctors, you are guilty. All the bosses are fired. All your bags with losses. Politicians are the liars. See darkness falling. Hear voices calling. Feel justice crawling. See faith has fallen. Hiding voices in my head. They come to me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. They tell me things that I know too. They show me things I do to you. They talk to me. They talk to me. Lawyers are defenseless, all the doctors are disease, and the preachers are sinners, and police just take the.
When it comes to settling a score, this match symbolizes a unique form of conflict resolution. To be victorious, you need to put your opponent in the ambulance and close the doors.
There are so many layers of danger. Hazards are everywhere.
We are in line to witness a hellacious beating.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Elbow lands hard. Just mounted with punches and not. Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. There's the double axe handle. Able to make a timely escape.
Set him up, Russian leg sweep. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Getting those doors open. Thoughts of winning are popping into this combatant's head.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Boom! Good defense from him. He gets sent straight down to the floor. McIntyre getting ready.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating. Taking flight!
Good Lord! Taking flight! I can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe that didn't miss. Forced down.
Corey, any words of wisdom for a superstar in the unique position of competing in an ambulance match?
I'd say try and keep your distance from that ambulance until you're in full control of your opponent. The last thing you want is to get yourself over there when you lack the upper hand and end up on the wrong side of that closing door.
Jeez, it's like they're beating a dead horse. He quickly gets out of dodge. Oh, clubbing blow.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Just a nasty headbutt. Oof. Hooked up. Jeez. Great power.
Inverted suplex.
Look at this. Just launched his opponent.
Overhead belly to belly.
Uh-oh.
The Viper able to strike back.
Got the leg and drops the elbow. That kind of focused attack on the leg could provide dividends. And an elbow. The amount of blood is getting bad, guys. McIntyre needs to think about his career.
And a series of vicious stomps. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
And it's McIntyre that goes for the ride. Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
And another.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
The Apex Predator taking command.
Yeah, we know what an in-control Orton means, and it is nothing good for McIntyre. With the stomp, Orton right on the bullseye.
He's like a gunslinger, just having fun out there.
Right into the ambulance. This match is closing in on the end.
Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
Oh, what a powerhouse collision here. How did they escape? That's incredible.
What resolve.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
yeah.
Power bomb. And Orton finding himself on the wrong side of some offense there.
And McIntyre's aggression seemingly growing with each attack.
Up on top of the ambulance. What's he going to do now? And McIntyre.
RKO! Emergency personnel is ready. Stop them in and close that ambulance door.
Boom, what a punch.
This is as reckless as it gets. Ascending an ambulance, fighting up in the air. This is crazy.
Headbutt derails the oncoming attack. Oh, and goes tumbling to the outside. Oh no, getting dragged to the edge of the ambulance.
Desperately trying to close the first of...
And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
Danger here now. You don't want to be near the ambulance looking like this. Ooh, this is not looking good for him.
Yeah, this is troubling.
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to close one door.
Now just needs to get that second door closed.
Just close the second door, and victory is yours.
Shut the door, forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Claymore by Drew McIntyre.
That might just be all she wrote.
If he can only find a way to haul his opponent into that ambulance. Tossed into the ambulance. Shut the door and call it a night.
Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Halfway to victory.
And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had.
Belly to belly. Uh-oh.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Ooh, Glasgow kiss from Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre giving it right to Orton. Drew has him where he wants him now.
Head first into the ambulance, appears to be completely defenseless right now. Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake.
Measuring. Ooh, face stomp. McIntyre gets a Claymore connects.
This is when you have to make your move. When you have to dig deep and carry your opponent into the ambulance. McIntyre and Orton know this is all about so much more than winning now. This is about pride. This is about solidifying supremacy. And neither man will stop until they achieve that goal.
This is a hell of a struggle.
Just has to make sure to get the other door locked.
Inches away from ending.
Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues.
That could have done him in for good.
Might be the prelude before a visit to the local medical facility.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Tossed into the back of the meat wagon. Desperately.
One more door to end this carnage.
Just close the second door and they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
Forearm club.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
Just
He's going up.
Soaring.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Isolating their opponent's arm and delivering nasty stomps. Oof.
He wants this fight on the outside. The Viper launches his opponent with an exploder.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Climbing the turnbuckles to the top. From the top.
Gosh, that looked like a bad landing.
Puts him on the spine buster. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
He gets back into the ring. Oh, what a shot. Really swinging wildly now.
Dodge is out of the way. Oh, gosh, that hurt. He avoids it. That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut.
What a raucous crowd here tonight. Powerbomb all the way to the outside.
This one's heading to the outside.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
What a boot.
Ooh.
Setting up for something here.
Powerbomb into the post and to the floor.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Oh, stiff uppercut. Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Big punch finds its mark.
Drew fending him off.
Oh my God, directing their attack on the neck. Fight now working its way to the stage.
Nothing but glass screens and steel supports. So much can go wrong up there.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
And he has no ropes to reach for. No form.
Right now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does.
Michinoku driver.
We knew the ring couldn't contain them, but taking this fight to the ring entrance proves their true disdain.
Ooh! Stops the kick. Into a dragon screw. Game changer.
Brought down with a neck breaker. Oh no, it looks like that busted him open pretty bad.
Sliding into the ring now. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Oh, that'll rattle you.
Boom! Read that one. Landing the uppercut. And now heading back inside the ring. Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Oh, man.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
Ooh, whoa.
Randy with a counter. Calculating the next move here. Counters the Viper's attack.
Look at the...
Now just needs to get that second door closed.
And they can slam this door shut. It's over.
And with that, they have won the ambulance match.
Make space at the local medical facility.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
As the ambulance heads out of the arena, what a match we just saw.